Merry Christmas, friends! Did you have a good day? I had a pretty good day too. Can't complain. It's finally a little chillier in the city and it's starting to feel like Christmas, and I have my tree and I play Christmas music all day. It's kind of nice. Yeah? Well, I'm so excited to get to continue the story with you today. Oh, I almost forgot. Does everybody have their tree? Since I'm wearing a red sweater, today I decided green grapes. Doesn't that sound yummy? Yeah. Do I see cookies? Are those chocolate chip cookies? You know, that's Miss Valerie's all-time favorite. But then maybe I see a few people don't have treats, so let's brainstorm. You could have cookies. You could have grapes if you're in a green. Maybe you have the purple red grapes. I had hot chocolate yesterday, so yummy. Maybe you even put a peppermint stick in it. Have you ever done this? You have an orange and you stick a peppermint stick in it, and then you like use the peppermint stick as a straw. So yummy. Brownies, cinnamon tea, and then it would smell like Christmas. Okay? Let me know your ideas so I know what I should have tomorrow, because honestly, now I'm kind of getting hungry. Okay, so yesterday we learned about, who is this? Gabriel. You're totally right. I bet your parent didn't remember that. Good job. Remember, sometimes we had to help them out. And Gabriel appeared to Mary, and he told her, you're gonna have a baby. And did she laugh when he said that? No. Did she jump around? No. What did it say she was? She was afraid, right? This angel appears out of nowhere and says, hey, the Lord told me to tell you, don't be afraid, but you're gonna have a baby. And even when she was afraid, even when she was like, didn't know what to do, she said, I am the Lord's servant. Let it happen as you have said. She trusted God. She knew that God would take care of her and provide regardless. Okay, so we have Gabriel on our tree, our snack, and then do we all have our Bibles? Let me see. Good job, guys. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to run and go grab your Bible. 2, 1. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna flip the page. I wonder what we're gonna read about tonight. Everybody ready? Everybody found the page? Perfect. Mary and Joseph traveled a long way from Nazareth to Bethlehem. Bethlehem. Now that sounds familiar, right? Exactly. They had to go register and be counted there. Most people walked, but some people had donkeys to help carry the goods needed for the journey. Joseph and Mary traveled very slowly because Mary's baby was about to be born any day. So they weren't married yet, but because they were going to be married, they had to travel together because now they would be counted as one family, right? And so his family he had to go to Bethlehem to be counted. Now that's a long walk, or even ride on a donkey. How many people have ridden a horse? I have. It's not very comfortable. And I've never even ridden a donkey, but I can tell you that doesn't look like it would be that fun of a time. Especially, has everybody seen a mom like right when they're about to give birth or about to have a baby and they're like so big? They have the big round belly and then they have to sit on a donkey? Now, has anybody, think of traveling from Manhattan to Brooklyn. It's a pretty far trip, and most of us take a train or a car, right? We don't walk it. Maybe we'll walk over the Brooklyn Bridge every once in a while, but not every time. But no, they had to go the whole way there. There were no subways, there were no cars, there weren't even bicycles. They had their feet, and they had a donkey. That's a long trip. So Joseph had to leave Nazareth in Galilee and go to Bethlehem in Judea. Long ago, Bethlehem had been King David's hometown, and Joseph went there because he was from David's family. Mary was engaged to Joseph and traveled with him to Bethlehem. She was soon going to have a baby. So that passage comes from Luke, which yesterday we remember, New Testament, exactly, and chapter 2, so the big number 2, verses 4 through 5. So let's take our Bibles, and that means that Luke, if it's in the New Testament, is in the back of the Bible. Matthew, Mark, Luke. Now let's find our big number 2. Your Bible might not look exactly like mine, but remember, just because it's a little bit different of words doesn't mean it changes its meaning. And it can be laid out all different ways, right? 2. And now we want verse 4 through 5. Did we find it? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to read what this said again, and you read along in your Bible this time, and let's see how they're going to say the same thing. So Joseph had to leave Nazareth in Galilee and go to Bethlehem in Judea. Long ago, Bethlehem had been King David's hometown, and Joseph went there because he was from David's family. Mary was engaged to Joseph and traveled with him to Bethlehem. She was soon going to have a baby. Did you follow along? Great job, guys. So, have you ever walked a really, really, really long way? Tell me. Has your parent, have they ever walked a really long way? Yeah? I would say sometimes we walk a lot in the city, right? We live here, we use our feet to get pretty much everywhere. And so that takes a lot of walking, but I don't think it's the same, because did you know that Manhattan, at its widest point, is only 2.5 miles wide, and from its tippy top to the very bottom, it's only like 13.5 miles. It's not actually that far when you're looking at being super pregnant, riding a donkey, headed to a totally different town. That's your fiance's town he has to go register in. Some estimate that it may have taken 4 to 7 days for Joseph and Mary to make their trip, walking and possibly riding a donkey. 4 to 7 days. Have you ever done anything other than, well, you don't even go to school straight 4 to 7 days. Have you done anything for straight 4 to 7 days? I don't think I have, right? If you had to walk 4 to 7 days, where do you think you could get to? Yeah, pretty far ways away. So let's take off our ornament. So it has a little thing, you can pull it. Miss Valerie forgot to find ribbon again. Maybe I'll find it by tomorrow. Let's add it to our tree. So now we have, who is this? Gabriel and Mary on a donkey, exactly. And then tomorrow we're coming together again. I'm not gonna show you. We're not gonna look. We're gonna surprise ourselves tomorrow. And we're gonna read more of the story. I hope y'all have a great day. It's so fun to get to hang out with you every evening. Think of what your treat is gonna be tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you. Bye, guys.